Hi everyone, my name is Junon Macéus and I'm the creator of the Theta-Waves Meditation technique. I'm an advanced meditator with more than 10,000 hours of meditation practice, and I'll put a link to my website below. This video is about how meditation can extend a person's life expectancy. Before we dive into this topic, I want to define certain terms. Lifespan has to do with how long a particular species can live. For example, a mouse maximum lifespan might be 3 years. For human beings, it's around 125 years so far. And when it comes to, let's say, other species are rare, like for example, the bowhead whale, they can live up to like 250 years. So there's a great difference. Now, when we talk about life expectancy, has to do with based on certain factors that may limit the maximum lifespan. For example, depending on time in history, a person's nutrition, or let's say in terms of their stress level, and maybe like they're exposed to certain toxins that do not enable certain people to live up to their maximum lifespan. Now, what is interesting when it comes to meditation is that it affects positively a person's resting breathing rate. So when a person is stressed, their brain waves tends to be faster and incoherent, and that automatically affects their resting breathing rate. And obviously, breathing is not optional. It's something you have to do 24/7. So breathing is probably the aspect that affects more a person's health than anything else. What is interesting with breathing is that within 3 minutes, a person will start seeing a difference in their body. So that's how powerful it is. Now, I would suggest people to read the book by James Nestor. The title is Breath, the Science of a Lost Art, because he really goes into depth with that in terms of the impact of breathing on longevity. And not only that is that it has to do with health, because I think that most people don't want to, live a long life, but the majority of these years were, bedridden when they were not able to really engage with life. So a person's resting breathing affects their lungs, obviously, and also the oxygenation of their cells. And a person's life like expectancy is very much linked to their ability to produce energy through the mitochondria in their cells. So basically, the mitochondria is where the body uses oxygen to produce energy. So a person will live as long as their mitochondria can produce energy. And this is directly linked to their ability to take in oxygen. So interesting enough is that a person who meditates on a regular basis basically helps their mitochondria stay healthy. And because of that, they're able to live longer and also in a healthy state. So all this is that this is something that is rarely talked about, because I think that people put a lot of emphasis on appearance. So in other words, you may be plastic surgery or creams or losing weight to appear that they are healthy or they can live long. But really what will determine a person's life expectancy has to do with whether or not they're well oxygenated. But the challenge with meditation is that most people have a beta brainwave dominance. And to get into a meditative state, a person has to slow down their brainwaves to alpha or better yet theta. So what I've done is that I've created meditation videos that have a theta brainwave frequency embedded in them. And so when a person watches these videos, their brainwaves are automatically slowed down so they can easily get into meditative state on their first attempt. So what I've done is that I've put below a link to a 7-day free trial so you can test firsthand how easy and effective these videos are. And obviously, I think that it's something that people should do on a regular basis. With the videos that are pretty, effective, so you only have to do it like, maybe 2 times a week, and the other times you can do other activities. So I really emphasize nose breathing and also obviously having a healthy lifestyle. Obviously, proper nutrition, exercise, keeping the stress level to minimal, having proper sleep. But meditation, I think, should be emphasized because the impact of meditation on the resting breathing rate and the oxygenation of the overall body and that will increase a person's life expectancy, but also lifespan. In other words, be able to maximize their lifespan. And what I'll do is that I'm going to put below some links in terms of statistics. For example, in Canada, where I live, the maximum life expectancy is around 81, 82 years old. And you'll see in terms of the cause of death here in Canada, based on statistics Canada, has to do with chronic illnesses, which is really linked to proper oxygenation of the body. So a person's mitochondria will determine how well and how long they're going to live. So I hope that this information was interesting. Maybe you learned something. If you did, please click on the like button. Also, you can click on the notification bell to be notified of the videos I'm going to be making. Also, subscribe to my channel. Again, I'm going to put below the 7-day free trial to my meditation videos, so you can test them firsthand if it's you want to subscribe. So I trust that, again, this information was interesting. Subscribe to my channel, and we will talk soon.